Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel for another war season. Season 41 kicked off yesterday, and we are facing Pycb in war number 1. We fought them twice last season, went 1-1 in those matchups. Today we're going to be leaning heavily on Carl, with Abomination for some poison immunity, and then Odin for some pre-fights for some other folks. We're going to be on Path 9 the whole way through, a bit of a short war, only 4 fights here. So first up we have this GALAN, a rank 5 GALAN on node 9 with hazard shift. We're going to pop the magma form pre-fight for the immunities, and then you're going to see me use an advanced power boost. So the APB is really just so that we can get to that special 2 faster. We don't want to take a harvest if we can avoid it, of course. You never want to take a harvest when you're fighting GALAN. But you know, getting to that special 2 quickly is going to make things a little bit easier for us. So we've, speaking of special 2s, we launch it and we get him down to about halfway. Gonna take the special 2 on my block. No worries about it because, again, we have Incinerate immunity and a lot of energy resistance. So you can see it barely did any damage at all. And then from here, just gonna play, you know, again, normal Carl style, trying to bait out, you know, light backdrafts. If we get back to the special 2, that's great. Otherwise, we're just going to end up killing him with basic attacks here, I think. Holding block to prevent him from throwing that special 1 and triggering a harvest. And there we go, easy peasy. Next up, we have a null on node 18, also hazard shift. We're going to stick with magma form here. So the Feat of Indestructible node is basically canceled out by Carl's abilities here because he's going to reduce the duration of it by 90%. Null was extremely cooperative with the light backdraft, so we got a bunch of those vulnerability passes up on him, and we got a big special 2 up right away, trying to push him to the special 2, but with power focus 1, I knew that it was unlikely that I was going to be able to get him all the way up to the special 2, so we were so close. Doesn't matter though, we don't have to worry about those reverse controls because we kill him before it matters. Alright, up in section 2 on node 35 we have a Magneto. This is a fight that I have traditionally struggled with. A few seasons ago I think I was sent to this fight with a Nimrod 3 different times. They all went fine, but not very clean. So the strategy here is to back up all the way into the corner, bait a heavy, and then hit him with a single light attack to trigger the unstoppable, and then hold block, bait out a second heavy here, and now we've disabled the unstoppable for a period of time so you can get your openings in that way since you can't parry him in this fight. Magneto very cooperative with the intercepts here, the light backdrafts that is. I do nail a couple of really nice light, blind light intercepts, which is great. A little bit risky to do in war, but I was feeling pretty good at this time, so I figured, you know, why not? Again, we don't have to worry about the hazard shift node. We have to completely turn that off. Trying to bait out a special 1 here. I want him to be close to me when he throws it so that I can properly punish it. Right there was a super risky intercept there. I should not have done that when he had a bar of power, but figured Carl is pretty tanky, so it was worth the risk, and pushing him to that special 2, which is much easier to punish anyway. So refined SP1, there we go, and then one more special 1, and another intercept finishes him off. So really clean fight. Very happy with how that ended up. Alright, last fight of the war for me is an absolute nothing fight against HULKLING on node 45. HULKLING, of course, is one of Carl's ideal matchups. We can pretty much ignore the nodes here as long as we stay in Uru form. Nerves of Steel doesn't really matter here at all. So the only thing that you kind of want to worry about, or at least keep an eye on in this fight, is the amount of power that you're getting via Mystic Dispersion, since HULKLING is going to have a lot of buffs that are going to be expiring throughout the fight, especially since you are shortening the duration of his indestructible and his unblockable buffs as well. You want to be careful not to push yourself above 2 bars of power because you need to stay in that Uru form node. If you accidentally get to 2 bars, you need to go all the way up to the special 3 and then reset. If you accidentally toss your special 2, switch modes, you're probably going to die from the shocks and the bleeds. So you're going to see here, I am not being too conservative with my special 1s, pretty much tossing them as soon as I can. You're going to see me toss them right into his block more than once, I think, throughout this fight, just because I know that they're unblockable in the refined form, and I don't want it to even chance getting above 2 bars of power. You can see the power just jumped there from like half a bar to a bar and a half in like a split second. So that really can happen without warning. I'm not keeping an eye on the buffs, so it's not too easy to me to predict when that's going to happen. So I think I do refine here at some point. I'm trying to get, yeah, okay, right here. So I'm trying to get a medium, light, medium off here, place those vulnerabilities, and then toss another special 1 here, and he's just about dead. we have already gotten back up to another special one, and his unblockable buff lasted like, no, 0.1 seconds or whatever it is, 90% reduced duration. One more special one. Oh, we don't even get there. Okay, so there we go. Down he goes. We did come away with the victory, so it's nice to start off the season 1-0. 4 kills, 0 deaths for me. Excellent start for everybody. And yeah, looking forward to another strong season. Folks, if you enjoyed this one, please let me know by hitting that like button. And as always, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again next time.